Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show.
Hear my wishes. Which should I choose? Haven't you heard?
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir practice is about to...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something.
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain, or a trickster at best.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where, and you think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... So it's you, the honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains? If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Another test subject.
Shine down!
The wind knows me. Time to go.
There is no escape!
Stabilize.
Eye for an eye!
Should replace my hammer. I got picked the wrong test subject.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon not a criminal in your example?
Shines eternal!
I counterattack.
The wind knows me.
In this quickly.
Shudder!
This isn't good.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
More speed.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk! Let's take them out of the picture first!
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly churls unfinished.
What's up with painting hilly churls? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow! Look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilly churls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! What a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Mm-hmm. We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct? Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously. Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa. You want to start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Mora, knowledge, and the answer to the question you are seeking. It happens to be an answer that I can provide. How does that sound? Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Crush! More speed.
Solidify!
More speed.
Gather!
Into the wind.
Illusion shattered!
Yeah!
Paimon has a question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know, but I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person. How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature. Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question! Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you. Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springville to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey! How would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in our research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Gather!
The wind knows me.
Shine down!
Into the wind.
Order guide you.
Illusion shattered! Shudder! Now you shall perish!
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready. Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry. Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign. Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, The potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star. All going to plan. We should.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns. Let's keep our eyes open.
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes. This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
More speed.
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoct. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes. Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements. Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregis vine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that she did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world... Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great. I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face. You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What's happened to her?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drink some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig. Perhaps it's just scholarly self-assurance, and it certainly speeds things up.
Seriously, I had my shit on mute? It was on mute. Oh my god, it was on mute the whole fucking time. Why is it automatically put this shit on mute? The people that was watching this for always 35 minutes long, just having it on straight mute, I am so sorry. I don't even know why it was on mute, and I literally checked to make sure it wasn't on mute. Well, next time I'll double check. My bad.
In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety. The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them.
I don't think you say it like that, but I think you should say like as in, jeez, yo, hold on guys, give me a minute. Alright, I'm back. Let's make sure that I'm not muted. That's... Alright, I just have to double check.
But a peculiar person. They don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, A human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine, or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained it clearly enough? To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
Hold on, let me clean this real quick. Sorry I had to go back and forth. My bad. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit.
If you're interested...
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
That was easy.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Not to worry. They're all for alchemical purposes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an everyday use for them. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any... unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world? I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment. No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't expect us to fucking this. sorry. Hi, Mom, you got it.
You think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking, as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation. I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Cooking? Paimon was looking
Not only is this recipe a
Mad
staple for me,
scientist stuff.
That
Alright, let me
does
just.
sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I'll leave you to it then. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again.
So that was unlocked this year.
Where did
Supposed to make this.
Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
That was fast.
Yeah, because I don't have to get the ingredients.
An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Oh god. Holy shit, that's so fucking true. Albedo, I give you my applause to how oh.
Hey, you were being nice a second ago. But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway.
So how
moving
this
on to the
nigga
next
turns into the
experiment.
fucking villain for the new for the new version? I'm sorry, I'm just thinking like how this dude seems just cares about this experiments. I'm sorry, why can't you say that? But maybe one of his experiments go wrong. I guess.
There are all manner of alchemical items here. I managed to retrieve.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip half of this.
Don't
We
worry,
was
if
listening
you
way
had,
too much of this
I
shit.
must.
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh, yeah! This must be electrohypostasis powder.
Okay.
The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it.
Goodness. You managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering. This elemental site. This is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, Getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment.
Bro, we're just 45 minutes of this nigga talking.
Up until now, our research has focused on
I'm still gonna apologize for not having my mic
our research on
unmuted.
your identity, in essence, the differences between looking out from where we're standing. Can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then? So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million fragments? Then could you see her? Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test.
Still in one piece. Good thing the vial's so strong.
Alright, we're going up there. Let's try to see. Nigga wants me to climb the mountain.
One with nature. A fateful offering.
Give me that. Yep. I didn't realize there was a chest up here. I need a switch. What the hell is this? Oh, it just tells you. Okay, that makes sense.
Ta-da! Clean.
Alright. Alright, doesn't matter what I put. There we go.
Ready for reconnaissance.
You want us to jump? From up here?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is. Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, then if you would, please, I eagerly await the results.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh!
I don't know what that is.
Can't Paimon said anything.
Bitch, you thought I'm gonna be swimming. I thought I was swimming anyway.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, Traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway, if it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting. I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessed.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly turtles? Because you got to see something new and interesting in the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence. Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
Okay. Bringing a lot of books.
Time to go.
Gotta fly all the way around. There.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe. A tried and tested adventure. So, let's see.
Yeah, let's gonna skip that.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Wait, how far it goes?
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Just okay, this is gonna be annoying. It showed me more than that?
Time to go.
Oh, there's one up there. Alright, come down. There we go, completed. That means there's to be somewhere over here, I guess. Oh, I see one. Please don't tell me you go the other way. Please, 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 sir. Please. Thank you.
One with nature.
There is no escape! Beg for mercy. More speed.
Try this again. Found it.
The wind knows me. I follow the
Thank
wind.
for fucking Kazuha.
One with nature.
What you thought? Come on here.
Stabilize.
Into the wind. Time to go.
Shine down!
Solidify.
One with nature. Fallen leaves.
I didn't mean to do
Adorn
that,
my
but
night.
whatever. Go.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to find. Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look. What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
What?
You! You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. and I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from a complete stranger, drinking anonymous potions, participating in all kinds of strange experiments? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps, you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
Jesus Christ, Jesus. Damn. You think that person's suspicious. Not everybody you meet is gonna be fucking suspicious, Jesus Lord.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
I've gotta hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me.
It's so stupid.
I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location.
Here's the police,
Now
you're
then,
fucking so
all
random
things
fucking
considered,
priestess.
I deem that you
Not
pose
priestess,
no
my fault.
immediate threat.
Churchly, whatever they call them, I don't really give fucking shit.
Which is what I was hoping. I would have been
like
one
the
very
cops.
unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Ain't my problem.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
Just like that. Alright. Yo, Alberto, what you got for me?
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders? I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But the only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. But after I observed you, imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
So?
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
Aww.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty.
Paimon thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you.
Hell no.
Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom. I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me.
I mean, even if he was tricking us, what does he have to gain? Lily, he's just an alchemist. I think Rosario is just doing a little too much.
In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again? Well, glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling her how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. Those born of earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
Hey, let's go see Timaeus. Paimon has a favor to ask him. It'd be great if we could catch Sucrose and Albedo too, but they seem really busy lately, so let's not get our hopes up.
Hold up. Okay, and now I got to the online the news story. Took about an hour, but whatever.
Anyway, let's go see.
Glad I have Suko standing there the whole time.
Is that Albedo? Why is he leaving?
Yeah, why does he look so serious? Actually, can't even see his face. You know what? Let me start.
Hello, you two. It's been a long time.
Were you having a really serious discussion right now or something?
Just a regular catch-up. We meet here once in a while to go through any recent developments in our research projects.
So we just missed him. Maybe we should have hollered to him. He didn't look in the best of moods just now, though. Was he upset about something? If so, he probably wouldn't have been in the mood to help out anyway.
Upset? You mean Albedo?
Yeah, he wasn't looking his usual self.
Upset. Uh-oh. I wonder if...
What are you looking at me for?
I wonder if Timaeus' research topic is so boring that Albedo finally snapped.
Surely not. It's not that boring, is it?
If a nerd calling your shit boring, Jesus Christ.
You for a favor, Timaeus.
God! Holy fuck, that's sad.
A favor?
That's worse than
Well,
death.
sure. How can I help?
Well, Paimon found a bunch of super duper sweet Sincerias in the mountains the other day. But if Paimon eats them all, then they'll all be gone. So Paimon isn't ready to finish them all yet. Paimon was thinking maybe you could make a device that you put fruits in and it turns them into juice. That way, they'll be preserved for as long as Paimon needs.
Oh, my character hits. I would have done the same thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm afraid that sort of thing is a little...
Huh? Seems pretty straightforward to Paimon. Can't you do it?
Paimon, I'm afraid you've entered into the realm of the weird and wonderful with this one.
Okay. So how about you, Sucrose? Any idea?
I'm sorry. It doesn't sound like it falls within my area of expertise. I could give it a try if you really want, but I'd probably just end up giving all your precious fruits arms and legs.
Whoa, your tone is so calm, but your words are so terrifying. You'd think I'd be used to this by now.
Well, as you know, my focus is on bioalchemy. Besides, keeping things fresh forever is just not possible. If you just wanted to modify certain properties of the fruit or their seeds, on the other hand, I'd easily be able to help with that. Alchemists usually focus in on their own research areas. Take us, for example. Timaeus, Albedo, and I all have very different research foci. Paimon, I don't think even Albedo...
I'm sorry, I'm about to go cap to you. I don't even care.
Fact, of course, we know better now. Oh, of course,
Let's speed up like...
but I wouldn't get your hopes.
He won't. Albedo is not that kind of person.
Hey, so where is Albedo heading to anyway? Dragonspine?
Unless he specifically says otherwise, Dragonspine is where he usually goes. He seems particularly fond of that place. And somehow, the cold doesn't seem to bother him at all.
Then let's go to Dragonspine to find him. Come on, there's no time to...
I wonder if I hit the exact... No, not that. I wanna know what the fuck are you gonna do with that weapon. Cause I'm not getting Albedo, he's fucking garbage. But I'm like, what the fuck are you supposed to do with the weapon? I guess I'll just have it then.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
Amber.
This looks lively. What's the occasion? Let's go and have a look.
Hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy meeting you all the way out here.
Amber? Cyrus? Pallet? What's everyone doing at Dragonspine? Don't you mind the cold?
Oh? The Traveler is joining us too! Oh, great! Fantastic! Wonderful! The more the merrier.
I agree. I feel much better with the Traveler joining us. Definitely the kind of person you want to have around in a tight spot.
Oh, right! Paimon remembers most of these people are from the Adventurers Guild. Then again, it seems a certain Outrider is doing too.
Allow me to explain. The Adventurers Guild is holding winter training on Dragonspine. As you know, our members have varying levels of adventure experience. Dragonspine is an excellent place for budding adventurers to challenge themselves and improve. But it's dangerous to go alone. So, we made a plan for senior members to pair up with junior members. This way, everyone can experience training on Dragonspine together under safe and controlled circumstances. Now, every adventurer can progress together. I've been working on this grand plan for half a year now, and it's finally coming together! It's a great plan, isn't it? Hey, you are an outstanding adventurer. Surely you must be willing to join us and help out.
Is the Adventurers Guild short on experienced members?
Well, that's part of it, actually. The other reason is, when I was patrolling the perimeter of Dragonspine, I found a lost kid named Joel. I heard he lives here on the camp, so I escorted him back.
Okay.
I know. Joel's father went missing. I totally sympathize with how much Joel misses his family. Dragonspine is so bleak and deserted. It must have been so lonely for him here.
Aw, Amber.
Anyway, I wanted to do something to cheer Joel up, so I said I'd build a snowman with him. It's something he enjoys doing. It also gives me a chance to stay here for a while and help Cyrus out.
Build snowman.
Aw, really? Thank you. Let's go meet up with Joel then. Oh, I invited another friend of mine to join too. She should be here any second. She'll be perfect for this kind of thing. Hey, Cyrus, we've got to take off. Is that okay?
No problem. Go ahead. I still have some final checks to make, so I will call you before we depart.
Ugh. Bruh. Let's see.
Time to go.
Hey, Joel, we're here.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy right now. It's nice to have so many people to hang out with. Are you here to build a snowman too?
Build a snowman.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to do the introductions. This is Eula, the Spindrift Knight and captain of the Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company.
Amber, you're being far too formal. The child is never going to remember all that. Please, just call me Eula.
Okay, Auntie Eula. You can call me Joel.
Auntie Eula?
Uh-oh. Eula's gonna add that to her long list of scores to settle.
What?
Alright, if that's what you want to call me, go right ahead.
Whoa. Eula just let something go for once?
Amber, what's this I hear about a snowman? I came to assist because you told me the Adventurers Guild was short-handed.
Yeah, that's something else. But look, Joel's at the age where he should be having fun, and there's nothing to play with on Dragonspine. He used to build snowmen with his dad, and since his dad's not around, we're keeping him company instead. Besides, Eula, it's gotta be more fun than taking an ice bath all by yourself. Let's combine our forces and build ourselves a huge snowman. It'll be a ton of fun.
Okay.
Yep, count Paimon in too. Paimon wants to build a snowman.
Auntie Eula, are you too busy to join in? If so, it's okay. I understand.
No, nothing like that. My mind was on something else, that's all.
Then let's get started. First, we need to split up into teams to gather some supplies. Joel and I will be on one team. You and Eula can be on the other team. Hey, Joel.
Thank
see
God.
that huge tree over there? Want to race me there?
Yeah, let's do it!
Wow. Those two are fast. It's hard to tell which of them is having more fun. Hey, what's up with you two? Why are you just staring at each other without saying anything?
I honestly have no clue.
Well... Joel probably hasn't spent much of his life in the city. He doesn't know me, and he doesn't know what the Lawrence name means to the people in Mondstadt.
Right. That's why he calls you Auntie Eula.
True. In his eyes, I'm just another ordinary person from Mondstadt. It was a surprise, but not in a bad way at all.
Okay.
Indeed. It's just... That's the thing. I'm a little worried that I won't be up to the challenge. I have never built a snowman before. My upbringing was very strict, so I never had the chance when I was a child. And after I grew up, of course, it's not the sort of thing I would spend my time doing.
Oh no. Paimon's starting to feel sorry for Eula.
You sound confident. All right then. Enough small talk for now. I see we have a member of the Adventurers Guild joining us.
Greetings. We have a slight problem here. We've done a head count, and it turns out that we have an odd number of participants. In other words, we still have one instructor slot left to fill. How it happened was, we originally asked Fischl to be an instructor, but she was busy with something outside of Mondstadt during this period. So, we found another adventurer to fill in for her, but they still haven't shown up yet. Thank goodness you are here.
Oh, hello. My name is Gerald. I'm a new adventurer.
In that case... Fine. But for that, you will pay.
Huh?
I was gonna apologize again. Sorry for not
what?
talking. Just scroll through Instagram.
Okay. I got it. I'm ready and willing to learn.
Good, good. Then everything is settled. Thank you for your help, you. If anybody else signs up later, I may have to ask for your help as well.
Why did you give the spot to Eula? Oh, okay. You're so nice. Paimon noticed Eula smiled just now. It must have meant a lot to her. To be honest, Eula really is the best candidate for an instructor. Most people would find it hard to cope on the mountain because of the sheer cold, but not her. Oh, now Paimon gets it. This must be the whole reason why Amber got Eula involved in the first place. We were supposed to find supplies, but now Eula's busy with other stuff, and, Paimon doesn't feel like...
I don't know why I was listening to you scrambled on. Oh, can I throw some shit on this tree? Cause I never. Oh, damn it!
Strange. Didn't they say they were going this way? Did we get here too late? Have they moved on already?
Yo, well, the first thing that pops in my head, the niggers, they coming. There you go, that'll be a best fucking caption ever.
Hurry, let's go check it out.
I was not gonna do it before. Holy fuck. Oddly 10. I barely touched this.
Time to go.
I don't really care. Let's move on.
Time to go.
It's coming from that direction.
I died on top of it.
Illusion shattered!
Sucks to be him.
The sound is completely stopped. How could that happen? After all the adventures we've been on, our tracking skills are honed to perfection. Aren't they?
R. You mean mine, it's not yours.
Oh, guess we underestimated whatever was behind it.
I know that voice.
Hmm? Huh?
What brings you to Dragonspine?
Oh, so it was Albedo all along.
All along? Oh, what do you mean by that?
On the way here, we kept hearing weird noises, and it felt like someone was watching us the whole time. Turns out it was just you! Honestly, you really gave us the creeps. If you're bored up here, go find something useful to do. Don't go sneaking around scaring the poop out of people.
The things you felt and heard could easily be attributed to animals, or bandits, perhaps. You should be wary at all times in this environment. There are all too many ways to sustain losses here if you aren't careful. So, what business brought you here?
We actually came to look for you. looking for Amber, but now we've met you, so we're back to that again.
Your thought process is rather chaotic, as is the way in which you articulate it.
Hey! How dare you! All Paimon's trying to say is that we came here to look for you!
Oh, is that so? Then it must surely be something of great importance. I'm all ears.
He seems to be in a better mood than we thought, right? Huh.
That's okay if you can't tell me about it. Just treat this as an opportunity to stroll on the mountain and...
So basically...
I'll wait for the Avengers fight. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm not trying to get myself copyright clean, but Jesus Christ. Niggas make so many Avengers memes.
Oh, I see.
On this shit.
So, you foisted the rookie off onto you?
I didn't get it at all.
And you was the right person. What about you then, huh? What are you doing on Dragonspine?
A friend commissioned me to do some artwork recently, and I have yet to finish. I came here because it's a quiet place where I can gather my thoughts, gather inspiration, and gather some raw materials while I'm at it.
Raw materials? For what?
Paint. Star silver can be used to make high-quality silver paint. I just ran out of my previous batch.
Or it can be used to make paint?
Yes, but you have to be selective with the specimens you choose. Even with a high level of impurities, star silver still contains fine silver-colored particles, but they lack luster, which impacts the color saturation of the pigment made from them. Paint made with such pigment is generally viewed as a fake or a defective product.
Interesting. So, paint aside, can you talk about how you find inspiration?
You want to learn to paint?
No, not for me. For the Traveler. Paimon wants the Traveler to learn how to paint.
I just realized they never use her name at all. They just say Traveler. That's kind of fucking fucked up. That's like super fucked up. That's like calling... Oh, fuck. Look. It's like calling minorities as minority. Don't call them by their name. Just call them minority. That's what basically what you're doing. I'm skipping half this shit.
Not a bad idea.
Sounds great.
Can't do with her dirty.
She'll be fine. She is a knight. Come on, let's...
Get back to Paphagonia! Shut the fuck up. Oh, we're just headed over there.
Time to go.
They trashed this place.
Thieves! It's gotta be!
Some things are missing.
Nothing valuable, hopefully.
It's hard to say their value, but some of my alchemy notes are missing.
Alchemy notes? Would they fetch a high price?
To the uninitiated, they are merely scraps of paper. But for someone who knows what they're doing, the knowledge contained in those notes is more valuable than any treasure.
So you're saying only someone who knows alchemy would have stolen them? But the only people who come to Dragonspine are adventurers, thieves, and monsters. What use would any of them have with your notes?
I feel the same way. However, hilly trail break-ins and other such incidents are not unheard of on Dragonspine. It's difficult to draw...
Footprints?
Oh, I guess we're gonna be following the people.
Fresh ones. Meaning our thief can't have made it far.
Let's chase him down! We can't let them get away!
From the entrance, the footprints go that way.
Oh, that thieving... thief!
Hold on. Don't click a button, so I'll just... Oh, you'll have to use... Okay.
Time to go. The footprints lead up there.
So they scaled the cliff. Okay, after them.
Didn't know a common chest was right there in the first place. Damn. Didn't you see ya? That's crazy. I'm sorry, big boy, you're in the way.
Solidify.
This might take me a little while to...
Shine down.
Oh fuck, I'm freezing. Come on, there gotta be heaters. No, there's no heater.
Footprints on the snow are so hard to notice. So easy to lose track completely.
That's why we have
I
to
need
hurry.
fucking heat.
Solidify.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
I will have order.
Inazuma shines eternal.
You can't run. Looks like I went too far.
I would go back to kill him, but
The footprints stop here.
Our thief must have jumped from the cliff. Get your wind glider ready. You're going down. Here, more footprints.
They're heading to the cavern. Let's go in.
Wait, I have an idea. I'll go in alone. Traveler, please stay here and guard the entrance. This cavern has 2 points of entry.
Cut him off at both ends. Good idea.
Whoever apprehends the thief first has to notify the other party. This way we're fully covered. Still, safety comes first.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
alright, let's go.
Of course.
Enough talking. Fucking lord.
I wonder if Albedo found the thieves. Really? Huh. Maybe it just feels like a long time because Paimon hates waiting. Why don't we find some... Oh! Look at all that star silver over there. Why don't... It's right next to the cavern, so yay! Let's get started.
So we're just gonna just walk away. Okay. Stupidity at its finest.
This stuff looks kinda lackluster. Hey, this one's not bad. Alright, this should be enough. So finally, you're back.
Yes.
Holy shit, he doesn't have the mark on his neck. Wait, nah. Nah, hold up. Hold up. I'm sorry. Yo, cause I saw a video about something about the mark on his neck. Which I'm like, nah, that has to be fucking fake. That makes no sense to me. Why the fuck all of a sudden a mark reappears and disappears? So I gotta literally go check all to my stream and re-click back just to check. Cause that's insane. You wouldn't notice. Alright, cause I'm just gonna check. Holy shit, they're alright.
Sorry. I was unable to catch him. He was faster than I'd imagined.
Oh. So after all that, we still don't even know who the thief was? What a waste. Still, we won't be going back completely empty-handed. We did some mining.
Mining?
Yeah, for star silver. Look, we got quite a lot.
Alright, hold on, let me get out of that. This is my prediction. He's gonna say something super weird. Hold on.
It's just like you said. Some are really bright and shiny, and others just look like regular lumps of rock with a little shiny bit here or there.
Star silver. I was merely saying what was on the front of my mind. I hadn't thought you would genuinely go and gather some.
The way he said starts, that's hella suspicious.
Well, you said they can be turned into paint, so we got pretty curious. Also, if it weren't for that thief, we'd be making paint by now anyway, right? Or even painting by this point. Anyway, it's all the thief's fault for wasting our time.
Yes, it's all the thief's fault. The notes mean a lot to me. I'm not quite ready to give up the search yet. Let's keep an eye out for clues as we go.
She sounds less enthusiastic before. Yo, this definitely a dupe. Nigga got diddled.
Oh, just one thing. Do you want us to bring all this ore back, or did you want to sort through and get rid of the useless bits first? There's no point in bringing the bad ones back if it'll ruin the quality of the paint. Some of them do look pretty dull to Paimon, so it doesn't seem like those will be of any use at all.
Indeed. The sorting process is necessary. Humans are such practical creatures. They only want those things that are good. Once they have learned to distinguish between good and bad, they will never stop comparing things in their minds.
Yeah, this definitely confirms it's not Albedo. This is not Albedo. Who the fuck are you? It'll still be super obvious. I'm sorry. I think I probably would still tell the difference. It's pretty fucking simple.
Useless things should be disposed of at the outset.
Right! Saves a lot of time that way. Efficiency first. So let's start by...
Help! Help me!
Wait! Did you guys hear that? Was that... Oh, it's likely an adventurer in danger. Okay.
That man deadass don't have the little star thing tattoo on his fucking neck. Which I'm like, what? I mean, they could make a character that could transform to any other character, which that sounds kind of broken.
Is anybody there? Help me!
Oh, it's Bennett.
No way! Is that...
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? It's me, Bennett!
We don't need a whole summary of this nigga's...
Whoa, it's really him! Let's get him out!
So sorry to trouble you guys again. The key should be someplace nearby. Please, help me find it.
Yo, do I have a... Oh, can I open this? I thought I had an extra key on me. Well, that's the... Oh. Yeah, that would be the obvious place to look.
Wow, so much clutter. Oh, we're not gonna find the key here, surely.
Nope.
Uh-oh, we got company.
Gather's frost. Stabilize.
Freeze to the core. Crush.
Oh, so they kept the key with
God
them.
damn it.
Huh. We were searching around for nothing.
I died too fast.
Finally, I'm out. Thank you so much. If only there hadn't been rocks mixed in with the snow on the tree, it wouldn't have made me all dizzy when it fell down onto my head. And then I would have never walked into the Fatui's trap.
Bandit? In a cage? Never saw that coming.
I won't bore you with the rest of the details.
Yep, taking them out was child's play. No need to thank us.
You did? That's so nice of you guys. I know they were probably just following orders. But still, thanks for helping me out.
So what are you doing on Dragonspine. Didn't Razor want to come with you?
Did you hear about the Adventurers Guild thing? They're hosting a winter camp here. As one of their veteran adventurers, I'm here to help out the rookies. Razor's not an adventurer, and as the leader of Benny's adventure team, as well as the only actual member, I had to come on my own. But now I've been stuck here for so long, I probably missed it. Oh, I hope so.
Oh! Wait, so that guy Gerald who got left in the lurch, he was supposed to be paired up with you? If so, sorry, Bennett, but you really did miss it. He got paired up with a different instructor instead.
What? Weren't they short on instructors? Where'd they suddenly get extras from?
A few people from the Knights of Favonius stepped up in order to help support the event, so they ended up with more instructors than students.
Knights of Favonius. Yeah, they're definitely more reliable than me. I'm just a walking act.
Right. Anyway, that was just the situation when we last saw them. It might have changed by now. Besides,
I'm gonna skip a little bit of this.
Hey, wait a second. Where'd Albedo go?
Albedo? You mean the alchemist from the Knights of Favonius? He's one of the instructors too?
No, he just happened to be on Dragonspine. We were just with him. Let's go back to the cap.
I'm just trying to make some weird imposter shit. Among Us. I'm sorry, this is fucking hilarious.
Still no sign of Albedo. This is weird.
This is great! Dragonspine's so fun today. There's so many people around. It's never usually like this.
Well, they're confirmed, because it's already confirmed. I mean, not confirmed, but in my mind, I think it's confirmed. But just to confirm for myself, if Albedo walks up and said, I couldn't find him, and he has the fucking tattoo on his neck, there's an imposter.
This was where we heard Bennett's cry for help, right? We heard his voice.
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Albedo! Where the heck have you been? We've been looking
I knew it! Hold on, I gotta wait till he says.
I should be the one to ask you that. Didn't I tell you to stay at the cavern entrance?
I knew it! I fucking knew it! It was so fucking obvious. The way he was speaking about humans, it didn't seem right to me. It was off. Because the way he speaks is more intelligent. That's the best way I can put it. And the way the fucking fake Albedo was speaking was more like a god looking down on humans. So yeah.
I'm not really following who was waiting for who and who was looking for who, but first things first. I apologize, Albedo. I don't fully understand what's going on, but it seems like it's mostly my fault.
No. Bennett, this is not because of you. You needn't blame yourself. Traveler, clear this up for me. What was the reason that you left the cavern entrance? Did you...
There you are. Stay right there. You have a lot of explaining to do.
What? Me?
Huh? You, huh? Aren't you supposed to be helping the new guy?
Yes, that's what I would be doing. If I hadn't been interrupted by a certain someone's malicious scheming. Albedo, I saw you taking Joel towards the wasteland at the edge of Dragonspine. That place is crawling with monsters. What the devil do you think you were doing?
This is so obvious.
Wait a second. What's going on? Actually, wrong question. How much stuff is going on?
When I came to stop you from leading Joel any further, your first reaction was to throw the child down and attack me. When I fought back, you quickly fled. Care to explain?
My first question is, why people say that... Honestly, what?
I see. Interesting.
Interesting?
Eula, it sounds like you met an imposter.
Someone who was impersonating me.
Impersonating you? To what end?
It is difficult to draw a definitive conclusion for now. But these strange incidents do seem to be connected.
Your alchemy notes were stolen. Can the Traveler and Paimon testify that the three of you were together up until you entered the cavern?
Yes, we can confirm that.
As things stand, I don't have any reason to harm the child. Whoever you met is likely to be both the thief who stole my notes and also an imposter.
I wish this was a video. Yo, I should have made this into a video. Bruh.
Of course, it's entirely natural for you to be skeptical of my story. I was separated from the Traveler and Paimon for a significant duration while we were pursuing the thief. My word alone cannot serve as a definitive account of my actions and whereabouts during that period. But the Traveler and Paimon can at least testify that I was not the individual who tore up the campsite or stole my notes.
Albedo, do you have any enemies? Could it be one of your enemies impersonating you to get revenge on you or something?
I don't have any enemies. And I'm not aware of having given anyone cause to exact vengeance upon me. There is insufficient evidence to assert what happened with any certainty at this point. Given how serious the situation is, I intend to investigate it myself, even if you decide not to pursue it any further.
That is a bad idea, because this comes down to if anybody attacks you, you didn't do nothing wrong, and at the end, they figure out the villain. Honestly, Mahoya, why are you doing this? I skipped this story because it's boring. You make something interesting, but so literally obvious that people can figure out so easily. Like the one thing, the tattoo on his neck, I did not know. First, second most, the way his manner of speaking, it was obvious. You could tell that it wasn't the same person. But that's besides the point.
Eula, I won't discourage your ongoing suspicion of me if you can't believe my story. Though, naturally, I would hope you can afford me some credibility on account of our solidarity as fellow members of the Knights of Favonius. Traveler, Paimon, Bennett, if you are willing, I welcome you to monitor my activities beyond this point so that you can act as my witnesses.
That's much more smarter, because if nobody knows where you're at, and he does more shit, you're gonna be in worse trouble than you already are.
If I am what this imposter wants, he will come looking for me again eventually. Things can only become clearer from that point on.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, as preposterous as your claims sound. And I will choose to believe that an imposter went after Joel, and not you. I will keep Joel safe. If you need any support with the investigation, contact myself and Amber.
You have my gratitude.
As far as Amber goes, I will...
Eula! Eula! Where are you?
Amber, we're here!
Eula! Oh, and Traveler, Paimon, Albedo, and Bennett. You're all together. Great. Bennett, I'm glad I ran into you here. Cyrus was telling me you still hadn't shown up. He was getting worried you might have run into some trouble.
Yeah, I ran into a little trouble.
If the person could mimic anybody, how can we, besides the manner of way he's speaking, of that either God person, whoever that person is, besides the simple fact Albedo from this tattoo, how can you tell? That is...
Sure thing. Well, now that I found you, let's go check in with Cyrus. But before that, has something come up? How come you're all gathered here together?
Between us, there have been a few minor incidents, but nothing I haven't already dealt with.
Oh, yeah. It's my fault, really. All because of my bad luck.
So, it's all set then? Great. Shall we head back down together?
Sure, I'm ready.
Alright. Nothing else to hear or add on to this.
Traveler, can we talk? Let's go to my camp.
Don't know what you need to talk to me about, but okay. Niggas did the fucking Avengers shit. Which side think you're gonna be on?
My camp is somewhere that we can talk openly, without reservation.
Whoa, what a mess!
Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been absorbed in my research lately and haven't attended to the dusting. It's due for a cleaning.
Well, that was pretty easy.
Yep, that should do it. Neat and tidy.
Thank you, both of you. Now that everything is in order...
You look really serious right now. Is this about what happened earlier?
I remember I once told you that you must have questions, and then I would answer them. I also said that, while I did not wish to deceive you, there were certain things I could not go into detail on. I am a synthetic human being. A human forged by human hand. The one who created me, my mother and teacher. Her name is Rhine-daughter, a researcher from Conria, also known as Gold.
A synthetic human? What the...
Ah, that's gonna be more
When
worse.
the pinnacle of attainment in alchemy is combined with unimaginably vast learning, the apex achievement is the creation of human life.
When you say Conria, do you mean...
I am indeed somewhat older than my appearance might suggest. But when I came into being, Conria had already been destroyed. I have no memories of it. My master raised me and taught me everything. Like her, I am a pure alchemist. I live for academic knowledge. Nationality and identity are not what ultimately define us. Traveler, what is your general feeling toward Dragonspine? You've visited numerous times now. Rhine-daughter created two miraculous beings. One is me, and the other is the venomous dragon, Durin, who died here.
Durin? So that makes you guys... brothers?
As sons of Rhine-daughter, Durin and I are indeed inextricably linked to one another. The phenomenon of our creation defies definition within the scope of a typical human worldview.
Speaking of Durin, Paimon remembers that his power was quite... special.
That's right. Because of this, whenever strange things happen on Dragonspine, it always makes me wonder. For instance, the feeling of being watched that you described, as well as the sounds you heard, and the one impersonating me that Eula met.
Oh, sorry, blow my nose. Oh.
Oh, right! Paimon knows what you mean. When Yuna and the others were here just now, the Traveler gave me a look as if to say, don't say anything. Probably because it would only make you more suspicious. So Paimon kept quiet. But Paimon noticed that you came out of the cavern not too long after going in, and you told us that you didn't manage to catch the thief. Then we heard Bennett calling for help, so we went to rescue him. But strangely, you didn't come with us. And when we got back to the cavern to go find you, suddenly you were the one looking for us.
So, it seems that you met my imposter too.
Well, if so, it was a pretty good impression. He had you down to a T. We never would have guessed.
You would never would have guessed. Honestly, if I didn't see the fucking chest with the tattoo on it, I probably wouldn't notice in the slight bit. But the way he was acting, because I don't trust everything, so it was put off suspicious.
Also, after he left us, why did he go after Joel?
Perhaps Durin's power drives people to madness. But that's merely crude conjecture. Whether someone is impersonating me or there is another false me out there, Traveler, Perhaps you should return to Mondstadt if...
Yeah, there's something real besides. There's no one else in Mondstadt that you can talk to about this. Sucrose and Timaeus don't know your secret. Yeah, don't push us away at a time like this.
All right. Thank you. You were intending to participate in that winter camp, if I recall. In that case...
We'll be sure to...
Good.
Let me just...
Sounds good to... But please...
click through it. Event store? We're not open this event store. I have no clue what the fuck that is. Let's see. Got some of this, some of this. Books. Not yet open, open in 4 days. Okay. I say we could do. How long we been streaming for? Almost 2 hours. Unlocked in 4 days, unlocked in 1 day. So that's the first thing you could do. If I could get people snowman or something? I kinda wanna see how this goes.
The Winter Shogun approaches.
One guy gotta die.
Illusion shattered.
Both of you died. I know it's kind of fucked up, but hey. Then how the fuck do you get the snowman shit? Hold up. There is a lot to do here. Alright, so if I go here. Snowman puff. So I gotta complete the snowman and I get this one, okay. Go here. And I get all the snowman stuff, I'm guessing. Alright, let's start with the fight. I didn't need to do that, I wasn't sure, but whatever. I'll do a little bit more of this and then end the stream.
The wind knows me.
And the people that does watch the stream, thank you.
Time to... Into the wind.
Gather.
Torn to oblivion.
I'm about to freeze to death.
Stabilize. I will have order.
As one with wind and cloud.
Stabilize.
Now you shall perish.
Yo, this screen is getting fucking crazy looking.
Solidify. This is order.
Well, I completed it. Now I'm gonna freeze to death. Go up here.
Time to go.
Alright, give me some of that heat. Heat. I need it now. Alright. Okay, so 2 unlocks. Okay, I get it. Okay.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Hold down a little bit. Alright, let's go.
Gather.
Into the wind.
Beg for mercy.
One with nature.
Torn to oblivion.
47K. That's
Into the wind.
Solidify.
The wind knows me.
Order guide you.
Clouds high. The birds call.
There is no escape. Ha! Now you shall perish.
Into the wind.
More speed.
that was 2. That was defrost. Over here.
Stabilize.
One with nature.
I will have order.
Flood of frost. Crush.
I will end you. I guess this is it.
I can put these to good use.
Yeah, let's get out of this cold. That would be very nice. Alright, go back here. One day I could do that one. See, I could do these 2. Yeah, that's one day, so I could do 2 of those. Alright, hold on, I want to see.
More speed.
I gotta do it to snowman? Complete a snowman. This is interesting, to say the least. Oh, I gotta burn those? Alright, then let me switch my team. Why do you try to hit him? Thank you for hitting him. Yup. Hey, more ice cubes.
Whirling snow. Ninjutsu. Boom boom. Take flight.
Oh fuck. Why you do a jack sit to the man? Fuck it. The wilds do that less. Damn, I gotta fight you, God Lord. Alright, seems like ice doesn't work. Let me stop using that then.
It isn't time for a break yet.
I have no clue what to do now.
Whirling snow. Yeah, embrace the ice. Boom boom.
This was well done.
Come on now. Decided by destiny. Incinerate.
Unfortunate fault.
Today is a lucky day.
Make my escape.
Oh, there's the two. done now.
I love it when it snows. The world falls completely silent, and I can sleep undisturbed.
Components. The fuck is a puffy snowman? Hold on, I gotta. Let me just do all the rest of them because. Why are they supposed to run?
Into the wind. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. One with nature.
I don't know if that was good or bad, so let's see. Oh, that was good. Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Time to go.
I hope I can do this shit in peace, cause I've been great. Got no time for you. I don't know who their right mind would use fucking Amber for this.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Missing 2 more. Chill meat. I will take that, definitely for sure. Oh great, you just let me stand there. That was fucking perfect.
Boom boom! Huh. Let's appraise the value on this.
Alright. That. 700 of this shit. Is this refinements for the weapon? I think. I don't have no fucking clue. Yeah, I kinda need this. We get 44 of these. That's fine with me. Go. The next batch will be enough. Well, that event comes out. I guess let's make the snowman see what happens.
What the? What kind of injurious weather is this? It's cold. Achoo!
There we go. Well, we pretty much did the basics of it. More's probably gonna come out. I'm probably gonna do more of it off stream. If I make a video of it, then I make a video of it. If I don't, then I don't. Well, before I end the stream off, before I end it off, let's go to here. Heal up.
This weather's got me in the mood for reciting some laws. Let's see. Commercial Law of Leela, Chapter 27, Section 6, Article 3. Stipulate.
Which characters? Wait, no, we're going to cryo one, right? I wait to see when I get there. Still grinding this one out because goddamn, you already know what it is. I'm only gonna say it. I got 3, so I'll use my 3. It's cryo, so we don't need you.
Sure.
Want me to come along?
I usually use this team anyway, so I might as well.
I await your instruction.
Cause I never tried, so why I might just do it now. Like, why not? Low ass health. Alright, let's go. How long have we streaming for? Almost 3 hours.
Time to go.
Shine down.
Stabilize.
There is no escape.
Where's the heat? There it is.
Stabilize.
The wind knows me.
Order guide you.
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Into the wind. Freeze to the core. More speed. Beg for mercy.
Stabilize.
Come here, big boy. Come here.
There is no escape.
I will have order.
I condemn you.
Torn to oblivion.
Damn it. Alright, let's see what we get. It was so close to give you something good, but no, health percentage. Godly. Maybe I can stop this ridiculous grind.
Gather.
Illusion shattered.
Crush. More speed.
Shine down.
Solidify.
One with nature.
Illusion shattered.
Into the wind.
Order guide you.
Eye for an eye.
Now you shall perish.
Heat. There's heat. Heat. Let's go and play.
Shudder! Blood of frost! Beg for mercy.
God, I didn't do that much.
This is order. Stabilize.
That's fine.
Rack and ruin.
Alright, let's see what I get. Come on, come on. Garbage.
More speed.
Damn.
Stabilize.
There is no escape.
The wind knows me.
Eye for an eye.
Shine down.
Gather.
Into the wind.
Solidify. The wind knows me.
There is no escape.
Order guide you.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha! Illusion shattered.
One with nature. This is order. Gather.
I condemn you. Vengeance will be mine.
Damn it.
More speed.
Died too quickly. Alright, last one. Garbage. Pretty much I got straight garbage. Anyway, thanks for watching the stream. I am so sorry for the beginning of the stream that my mic was muted for some weird ass reason. I had to go back and forth. I didn't even realize that shit was muted. It doesn't even show you it. Not my mic where I have a certain button on my mic that I can mute myself. Want to talk about controller? Specifically, it was muted, which I had no clue why it was muted. But that's besides the point. I will say this every time. I hope you're I'll say this every time. My live streams are 6 or 7. 6, either 6, 6:30, 7, or 7:15. The latest is 7:15. The earliest is 6. If it's 7:30 or even if it's fucking 7:16,
I'll teach you all right. Mark.
I'm not getting on for the live stream. But that's besides the point. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I know today is Black Friday, I think. I'm not gonna get into that, but that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching my streams, people who do. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and yeah. Once we get bigger up there, I'm gonna start doing giveaways, but that's besides the point. Yeah, thanks for enjoying the stream. Gonna end the stream now, so yeah, pretty much it, yeah. Peace.